What's going on, everybody? My name is James Reiner, and welcome back to another console modding video. Today we're going to take a look at modding the original Halo Special Edition version of the Xbox. I recently picked this up with the box and the version of Halo, the not for resale version, and the Halo controller, the controller S. And over the past couple of months I've seen a couple Xbox die, and so I want to take the time to make sure that if the hard drive in this guy goes bad, because it is a used Xbox, you can never be too careful, especially with a limited edition model like this. I'm gonna mod it so that we can preserve the hard drive keys and all that fun stuff. So I figured, why not record it? This is a virgin Xbox. It's never been modded. It's never been opened. The seal is still there, so I know the screws weren't taken out. So we're gonna hack it with some soft mods so that we can go ahead and, you know, preserve this console for good. So what do we need? To do the soft mod, I need something to transfer hacked save files, which I have a memory card preloaded with them. We're going to need a copy of Halo 2 to ensure we are on the last version of the Xbox dashboard. And we're going to need one of the couple of exploit games. I do own all of the exploit games, but I prefer to use Splinter Cell as a first course of action just because it just works. I mean, you could also use Mech Assault, you could use 007, I think it's Agent Under Fire. They all work, but I've had trouble with Mech Assault before, with freezing. Splinter Cell seems to work 9 out of 10 times, so I'm just gonna go with this one. So first thing we gotta do is turn this guy on and see which version of the dashboard it's running. So let's boot this up. I have it running over component into the TV here. That is quite loud, actually. So let's turn the volume down here. Alright. So here we are at the original dashboard. We have the Xbox Live, so I know it's kind of one of the later ones. And we want to make sure we're on 5960. Just so we can ensure that our workflow runs properly. So we just kind of wait and see. Listen to that awesome alien noises they have in the dashboard here. Unauthorized reproduction or distribution of this program, blah 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 blah. Okay. So we're on kernel 5713, dashboard 5960. Cool. So I know this is the right number. Off the top of my head, I don't remember if 5713 is the target version of the kernel we want to be on. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna pop in Halo 2 and run the Xbox Live menu just to make sure we are fully updated. So let's go ahead and do that. Now, I don't know if there's a Halo 2 profile on this Xbox. I guess we'll find out. I can see myself in the TV there. Oh man, I remember when I saw this menu for the first time, I was blown away. So what we're doing here is we're running Halo 2 literally because it has an Xbox Live menu on it. So here we are in Halo 2's menu. I have it muted because I don't want some claim ID going on this video. Hopefully that doesn't happen. So the reason why we have Halo 2 running is because the Xbox Live menu will actually update us to the last dashboard, and that's what we want to be on. So we're on Xbox Live. We're going to start the troubleshooter because we're not connected to anything because Xbox Live doesn't exist for the original Xbox anymore. Okay, so it did not attempt to update, which means we are on the target version, which is great. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to eject the game. Okay. So now we need a way of getting these modded save files onto the console here. The way the exploit works is we have some modded save files that, when loaded in a specific game, they will, you know, run an exploit and launch an installer. And to get the save files on the Xbox, you can do a couple of different methods. You can use the old school action replay adapter. You can get a USB to Xbox memory card adapter. Or if you already have a modded Xbox, you could do what I do and literally FTP the save files directly to the memory card itself on the modded console. Because like, when you have the memory card plugged in on a hacked Xbox, it kind of works the same way as if you put a USB stick like in a computer. It kind of just looks like an external storage device. So as long as you know the folder structure, you can actually just kind of directly copy the save files onto it, which is what I did. So I have like a master memory card that I can just copy the save files from on any Xbox I want to mod, which is pretty sweet. So we go to memory here, and we go to our memory card, and have a couple of different things on here. We have the Softmod Install Deluxe 5.0 installer, which we're going to copy this to the hard drive. Which takes a little bit. This is like the installer to install the Softmod and the hack dashboards and all that fun stuff. Now we have Mech Assault, Splinter Cell. I have these two exploits on here. We're going to use Splinter Cell for now. If that doesn't work, we'll run Mech Assault. Okay. So now we check the console, make sure nothing looks corrupted. We have Softmod Installer Deluxe, SID 5 Splinter Cell. Great. Okay, now we're going to open up the drive, and we're going to put Splinter Cell in and begin the process. Okay. If we get a successful Softmod on here, this is going to become my primary Xbox, because my primary Xbox right now is the one with the decoder chip that has issues with certain games being launched in component in like 480p. Like Jet Set Radio gives me problems, so I actually had to like kind of like hack together a little bit of a weird like pre-menu so that we can boot correctly into a game in 480p and then target the XBE for Jet Set Radio, or yeah, Jet Set Radio Future. So hopefully with this Xbox we have a better decoder chip that won't actually make us do that. So we go to start game and we load Linux, then we hit checkpoints, and then we should get the Softmod installer menu, and we do. Awesome! So what we want to do here is we want to run our backups. We're going to create the EEPROM backup. Here we are, launched into, I want to say this is Evox. So we back up to EEPROM. Okay, we saw that it backed up. Okay, I guess we'll back it up to the E drive as well. Actually, you know what? No, let's not do that. Go back to the main menu. Okay, now we're going to create the MS dashboard backup. Yes. I'll go ahead and skip a little further into this here. As you can see here, the console has some LED color changes as it's actually backing up everything, which is pretty cool. So we're done here. Should we do the C drive backup? Yes. Okay, so we're backing up the C drive. Now we're actually, I'm going to do this off camera, but we're going to want to FTP the C drive over, as well as the keys for the HDD and all that, so that we can upgrade the hard drive. And even like, you know, create a new hard drive if this one dies. So this Xbox will live on forever, because every time I've had an Xbox fail on me, it was literally because of the hard drive failing, which really sucks, but, you know, they've been out for so long now, and they're older hard drives. They're bound to die eventually. Cool. So that's finished. So now we can go ahead and, so we're going to do a single boot Softmod, just because since Xbox Live doesn't technically exist for the original Xbox anymore, I don't see a reason to install dual boot Softmod, unless you're going to do like more complex hacks. In this case, I'm just going to Softmod this Xbox, because I already have a hard modded Xbox, so I don't really need to go too crazy. I just kind of want an Xbox to play my imports on. So we're going to do install single boot, and we're going to do a, should I do a standard for HD? No, let's just go for standard. And we got to do Evox or Unleash X. Evox is kind of like a hacked version of the Microsoft dashboard, so I tend to not use it just because like it does work, and the native trainer support on it is really good, but I prefer Unleash X just because it's a little more feature rich, although I do find it to be a little more unstable in certain cases. Maybe it was just my old Xbox being a bitch, but I don't know, we'll see. Alright, install Xbox Unleash X. Yep. Just checking for the backups. All requirements pass, and we install. So here it is. Now we are installing the hack dashboard. And as you can see here, we got the flickering, which is cool. Kind of like that the Xbox has a bunch of different color LEDs in it, because then you can kind of like change the color to like whatever you want, which is cool. So let's skip ahead a little bit. Okay, so we're done. So it says it's I can't talk today. It says it's successfully installed. So let's go ahead and shut down the console. Actually, first, let me quick note of this. I'm gonna take out Splinter Cell so that we don't just like boot into Splinter Cell itself. I forgot hitting the reset button actually causes it to reboot. Okay, no problem. Looks like Unleash X installed correctly anyway. So yeah, so that's it. Let me do a hard reset just to make sure everything is working fine. So we get a boot. No error lights. Alright, we get the Xbox startup. No error message. We get the Unleash X splash. Great, there it is. So yep, that's a successful soft mod in like 13 minutes, which is pretty fast. It's amazing how easy it is to soft mod these things in the modern day, you know? So what I'm going to do right now is I'm just going to test to make sure everything works. So I'm going to go grab a PAL game and make sure it's region free now. Okay, so here we have a PAL copy of Shenmue 2. So I'm going to go ahead and make sure that this actually loads. And by testing this, we will know that the region free is good. And that we know the disk drive is properly working even after the soft mod. Although it wouldn't really change the disk drive too much, except for the software that runs it. Nicknamed Saucy. Okay, so it sees it's a game. Sorry for the shaky camera. Launch DVD, Shenmue 2. Cool, so it boots. So yeah, that is a successful soft mod on the Halo Limited Edition Xbox. I'm really happy to have this console. I was actually looking for one for a decent price for God knows how long now. I wound up actually finding it for 40 bucks, complete in box, which is crazy. The store that sold it to me just had it priced for that amount, and yeah, so that was pretty cool. So this is probably going to be my primary console now, so I'm probably going to upgrade the hard drive. Although, we'll see how much free time I have to do that, because I personally like to use Xbox Hard Drive Manager on an old PC. So, but for me to set all that up, all of my hardware is all over the place right now. So I would have to go to my storage unit and grab a bunch of stuff and hope to God it works still. So yeah. Anyway guys, thanks for watching, and as always, have a great day, and enjoy hacking your old consoles. It's really an awesome thing. Alright, thanks.